know that due to corona, very pandemic situation is going on. So the main sufferers are, many people are the sufferers, but the students are suffering a lot because they are not able to study properly. So to resolve this problem, I am here. My videos are especially for the students who are pursuing the commerce or who are pursuing the management courses like BBA, MBA, BCom, like that. So without wasting the time, I will tell you that today in this video we will discuss about the term management, that what is management, what are the features of management, or we can say what are the characteristics of management. Number third is that what are the objectives of management, and number fourth is that what are the importance of management. So this is my first video. I want that please you must support me for this. And if you have any query before starting the video, you can frankly ask me in the comment box. I will resolve all the queries related to you. So without wasting the time, let's start the video. So first of all, we will discuss that what is management. That the word seems to be very simple, but actually the result of this is very peculiar. Most of the organizations, like in today's world, we are very MNCs are working in our country also and in outside the countries also. So every company, whether it is an MNC company, whether it is a domestic company, or whether it is in real world, we all follow the term management. We cannot realize it, but we can actually feel it by its results. So what is management? Management means basically to manage the things. Now the things happen and how we can manage the things. Like for example, it is very important that we have many resources, like we have the physical resources, human resources, financial resources, and many resources. So to manage all these resources, it becomes very difficult. Like we become very confused at how to manage these resources properly so that we can get the best results. So this can be done by the term management. So basically management is what? Management means that it is a process where you can aim the goal. आपको पता होता है कि आपको क्या गोल अचीव करना होता है, एंड अकॉर्डिंगली आप वो सारी चीजें एक्टिविटीज करते हो जिसके थ्रू आप इन गोल्स को मैनेज कर सकते हो. ठीक है, तो मैनेजमेंट इज बेसिकली द प्रोसेस दैट इज अ स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रोसेस अंडर विच you get the things done through others. How you can get the things done through others? By effectively and efficiently. What do you mean by effectively and efficiently? Effectively means that you have to manage the things within a limited period of time, like by completing on time and with the minimum resources, like for example without wasting the resources. So management is what? Management is an art of getting things done through others effectively and efficiently. And if we talk about in terms of F.W. Taylor, F.W. Taylor is a famous, you can say the father of management. So according to them, management is the coordination of all the resources through the process of planning, organizing, directing, and controlling in order to attain standard objective. Now you can say that this definition is very complicated. I will make this definition simple. Management is what? Management in simple words we can say management is the process where you have to plan the things. You know that how to plan the things. These all things I will tell you later on. So basically you have to plan the things. Then you have to organize all the resources. Then for organizing, after organizing all the resources, you have to do staffing. Staffing means that you have to arrange the efficient employees for it who can easily manage the things. Then after staffing you have to direct them, like you have to give the directions. Then after giving directions you have to control the things. Like controlling means what? कि that the results which you want, मतलब जो आपने सोचा है कि मुझे ये रिजल्ट चाहिए वही रिजल्ट आपको मिले. अगर आपके रिजल्ट्स में कोई भी डेविएशन आ रहा है या कोई भी डिफरेंस आ रहा है, देन आप क्या करते हो, आप उसको प्रॉपर मेजर्स लेके आप उसको कंट्रोल करते हो कि आपके रिजल्ट्स के अकॉर्डिंग वो चीज हो जाए. नाउ management is clear, I suppose. Now the second thing is that what are the features of management. You can say features also, you can say characteristics also, because these words are interchangeable. So the number one feature is that management is a goal oriented process. Goal means what? Objective. Before starting anything you set the goals. So with the help of management, if you do all the if you आप सब कुछ मैनेजमेंट के अकॉर्डिंग करते हो तो आप इजीली अपने गोल्स को अचीव कर सकते हो. सो वी कैन से दैट इट इज अ गोल ओरिएंटेड प्रोसेस बिकॉज थ्रू मैनेजमेंट यू कैन इजीली अचीव द गोल्स effectively and efficiently. Now the second thing is that management is second thing is that management is pervasive. Pervasive means what? It is present everywhere. So whether it is in profit organization or whether it is in non-profit organization, management is present everywhere. In every organization you have to follow management. Now the number third is that management is a continuous process. Now we can say that how management is a continuous process. As in short, I will tell you that management has some functions. Number one is that you have to do the planning. It is a step-by-step process. First of all, you have to plan the things. That is planning. Then after that, you have to organize you have to do the organizing. Organizing means that you have to organize all the resources which are needed. Then number third step is staffing. In staffing, you have to arrange, you have to manage your manpower, or you can say the human resource. Then after that, directing. Directing means that you have to give the proper directions to the employees so that your resources can be effectively managed. Then the last step is that controlling. Controlling means that the things which you set, you have to fulfill that deviations, and you have to do the things accordingly. So management is a continuous process. Like first of all, like when you finish the planning, then you have to do the organizing. When the organizing is finished, then you have to do the staffing. So management is a continuous process. It is a never-ending process. Next step is that management is a group activity. You can never do anything in isolation. Whether you are doing in corporate, but like if you are doing in sole proprietorship, then it doesn't matter that you are a single proprietor. But then also there are many things, like you have the suppliers also, you have the customers also. So management is a group activity because management is never done in isolation. You need at least 2 or more than 2 people. So management is a group activity. Next function is that next feature is that management is a dynamic function. Dynamic means what? Ever changing. Like you know that environment is very dynamic. It changes from time to time. You can say that, like for example, if we talk about anything trend. So आप देखते हो कि आज आपका कोई ट्रेंड है, नेक्स्ट डे आपका किसी और चीज का ट्रेंड है, whether it is in clothing. In the same way, environment changes very rapidly. So management is also a dynamic function because management does not promote any rigidity. You have to change according to the environment. Then the last function is that management is intangible. Intangible means what? That you cannot see and touch. In the same way, you cannot see, touch management. Management is just can be felt only by its performance, or you can say by its results. If you like for example, if you properly implement the management, then the results are very appropriate or up to the mark. Then you can say that management is there. If your results are worse, then you cannot say that management is there, because then the performance is very poor. Now let's discuss about the objectives of management. So basically there are 3 objectives of management. Number 1 is that organizational objective. Number 2 is social objective, and number 3 is personal objective. When we talk about the organizational objective, then under organizational objective there are 3 objectives. Number 1 is survival. That सबसे पहला ऑब्जेक्टिव किसी भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए ये होता है दैट दे हैव टू सर्वाइव फॉर अ लॉन्ग पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. दे नेवर फेल्ट दैट हमारी लाइफ जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की है वो 2 साल की है, 3 साल की है. उनके लिए बहुत लंबा टेन्योर होता है. इवन वो एक तरीके से अपनी लाइफ को बिल्कुल ये मानते हैं कि ये नेवर एंडिंग है. सो दे हैव टू सर्वाइव फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम. अब आप सर्वाइव कैसे कर सकते हो? तो उसके लिए सेकेंड आता है दैट यू हैव टू अर्न द प्रॉफिट. प्रॉफिट इज द सेकेंड ऑब्जेक्टिव अंडर द ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल ऑब्जेक्टिव. दैट फॉर द सर्वाइवल यू नीड प्रॉफिट. और आप प्रॉफिट कैसे कर सकते हो? प्रॉफिट आप ऐसे कर सकते हो व्हेन यू प्रॉपरली manage the things properly, then obviously your resources will be optimally utilized. When your resources will be optimally utilized, then automatically you will start earning the profit. Now the number third objective is growth. ठीक है, अब सर्वाइवल आप तभी कर पाओगे जब आपकी प्रॉफिट होगी, आपकी ग्रोथ होगी. ग्रोथ कैसे हो सकती है? किसी भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए ग्रोथ तभी हो सकती है जब आप उसको, आप ग्रोथ को आप मेजर कैसे कर सकते हो? ग्रोथ को आप मेजर कर सकते हो अपने प्रॉफिट से. अगर आपका प्रॉफिट हो रहा है, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल अगर आपका फर्स्ट ईयर 1 लाख का प्रॉफिट हुआ है, नेक्स्ट ईयर अगर आपको मोर देन 1 लाख हो रहा है, लाइक आपका 2 लाख हो रहा है या 1,50,000 हो रहा है, देन ऑटोमेटिकली आपकी ग्रोथ हो रही है. और सेकेंड टाइम से आप ये भी कह सकते हो, लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर आपके राइट नाउ आपके 20% ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन कस्टमर्स हैं एंड नेक्स्ट ईयर आपके कस्टमर्स 30% या 25% हो जा रहे हैं, या थोड़ा सा भी इंक्रीमेंट हो रहा है 20% से आगे, तो आपकी क्या हो जाएगी? ग्रोथ हो जाएगी. ठीक है, दैट्स ऑल फॉर ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल ऑब्जेक्टिव. नाउ सेकंड ऑब्जेक्टिव इज सोशल ऑब्जेक्टिव. व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट द सोशल ऑब्जेक्टिव, देन ऑटोमेटिकली द सोसाइटी अराइव्स. सो फॉर द सोशल ऑब्जेक्टिव, नंबर 1 ऑब्जेक्टिव इज that you have to maintain the supply and demand at a प्रॉपर प्राइजेस, आपके प्राइजेस बिल्कुल अप्रोप्रिएट होते हैं, अप्रोप्रिएट होना चाहिए, बिकॉज आपके बहुत सारे कॉम्पिटिटर्स हैं. अगर आपका प्राइस जरा सा भी हाई होता है या जरा सा भी लो होता है एंड यू डोंट हैव द ब्रांड वैल्यू, देन यू विल नॉट एबल टू कॉम्पिटिट योर कॉम्पिटिटर्स. नाउ द सेकेंड थिंग इज दैट यू हैव टू मेंटेन द कंडीशंस ऑफ द इन्वायरमेंट. ठीक है, यू विल डू एक्टिविटीज इन सच अ वे दैट सो दैट इन्वायरमेंट्स वुड नॉट बी गेट डिग्रेडेड. लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप देखते हो कि आप कोई भी एक मॉडर्न ऑर्गेनाइजेशन होता है या फिर एक अच्छा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन होता है, उसके अंदर सबसे पहला ये होता है कि हाउ दे treat their waste material. So it is very important that you should not harm your environment. Third is that you should provide proper facilities of health, education. Like nowadays the trend of TQM arises. TQM is total quality management. ठीक है, तो आपको प्रॉपरली अपने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को हेल्थ फैसिलिटीज प्रोवाइड करनी है. या फिर आप देखते हो बहुत से ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस होते हैं जो एनजीओ रन करते हैं. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल अगर टाटा की बात कर लें या फिर रिलायंस की बात कर लें, वो एनजीओ रन करते हैं. सो यू हैव टू प्रोवाइड द एजुकेशनल, हेल्थ एंड वोकेशनल ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम्स टू योर एम्प्लॉयज एज वेल एज टू द सोसाइटी मेंबर्स. नाउ नंबर 4 इज दैट यू हैव टू प्रोवाइड द एम्प्लॉयमेंट टू द वीकर सेक्शंस ऑफ द सोसाइटी. ठीक है, इट्स नॉट व्हेन यू consider the norms of the company, when you go through under the company act, so there are few percentages decided which you have to give to the weaker section of the society. Now the next objective is personal objective. Personal objective can be replaced by the human objective also, or you can say individual objective also. Under this objective we only talk about the employees of the organization, the people who work inside the organization. So for that, the number one objective is that you have to provide the competitive salary. Competitive salary means that the salary which is provided by your competitors, the salary should be equal to that or more than that. It should not be less than that. Next is that you have to provide the growth and development of your employees. Now, how can you provide the growth and development? You can provide the growth by the promotion and development by the training process. Number 3 is that peer recognition. Now you say, what is peer recognition? Peer recognition means that you should give self-respect to your employees, or you should do such activities that so that your employees get recognition among their peer members or among their colleagues. ठीक है, the next is that good and healthy working conditions. Like for example, आपका ऑफिस है और आपके ऑफिस के पास बहुत ज़्यादा गंदगी है या फिर प्रॉपर ड्रिंकिंग फैसिलिटीज़ नहीं है, सैनिटाइजेशन फैसिलिटीज़ नहीं है, तो आपके एम्प्लॉयज़ के ऑब्जेक्टिव्स फुलफिल नहीं हो पाएंगे. Because now the objective is not that you have to provide the competitive salary. You should also provide the good working condition to their employees. So the last objective is this. Now the next topic arises, what are the importance of management. ठीक है, अभी तक हमने डिस्कस किया कि मैनेजमेंट क्या होता है, उसके फीचर्स क्या होते हैं या फिर उसके ऑब्जेक्टिव्स क्या होते हैं. सो अमंग in this last video the last topic is that what are the importance of management. So number 1 is that management help us to achieve the organizational goals. आपको एक बेस्ट वे बताती हूँ थ्रू विच आप अपने प्रॉपर तरीके से नोट्स बना सकते हो कि जो आपके फीचर्स होते हैं उसी में से और जो आपके ऑब्जेक्टिव्स होते हैं उसी में से आपकी इंपॉर्टेंस जो होती है वो ड्राइव होती है, तो आप उसके थ्रू भी इजीली लर्न कर सकते हो. तो सबसे पहला क्या है, मैनेजमेंट हेल्प्स इन अचीविंग द ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल गोल्स. बिकॉज क्या होता है, आपने लाइक ऑब्जेक्टिव बना लिया कि दैट वी हैव टू अर्न दिस मच प्रॉफिट. सो बाय मैनेजमेंट यू कैन ईजिली मैनेज द रिसोर्सेज, you can minimize the cost and you can easily earn the profit. So first objective is that management help us to achieve the organizational objective. Second one is that it improves the efficiency. Efficiency means that your cost will be reduced. Like for example, if you manage the things, your resources will be optimally utilized. If your resources will be optimally utilized, then the cost will automatically gets down. Now next is that it is in dynamic management creates a dynamic organization. Dynamic means that like for example मैंने आपको बोला था कि environment जो होता है हमारा dynamic होता है, चेंज होता है, तो management आपको हेल्प करता है कि चेंजिंग environment में किसी भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को सर्वाइव करने के लिए. क्योंकि मैनेजमेंट का फीचर ही होता है कि दैट इट हेल्प्स इट वर्क्स इन डायनेमिक एनवायरनमेंट. सो बाय मैनेजमेंट यू कैन इजीली मैनेजमेंट आपका जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन होता है उसको डायनेमिक क्रिएट करता है. So next is that management helps in achieving the personal objectives. As we all know that human resource is the most important resource which drives the other resources, whether it is a physical resource, whether it is a financial resource. So with the help of management, आपके एम्प्लॉयज़ के पर्सनल ऑब्जेक्टिव्स फुलफिल होते हैं। और आपको पता है अगर एम्प्लॉयज़ के पर्सनल ऑब्जेक्टिव फुलफिल होंगे, लाइक आपको मैंने बताया था कि उनको कॉम्पिटिटिव सैलरी मिलेगी, उनको गुड वर्किंग कंडीशन मिलेगी, उनको रिकग्नाइजेशन मिलेगा, देन उनकी एफिशिएंसी ऑटोमेटिकली बढ़ जाएगी। अगर उनकी ऑटोमेटिकली बढ़ेगी तो ऑटोमेटिकली आपके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑब्जेक्टिव फुलफिल हो जाएंगे। नाउ द नेक्स्ट और द लास्ट फंक्शन इज दैट इट हेल्प्स इन डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द सोसाइटी। आपको पता है कि हमारे जितने भी रिसोर्सेज होते हैं वो कहाँ से आते हैं, सोसाइटी से आते हैं। तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि हम किसी भी सोसाइटी का जिस सोसाइटी में हम वर्क कर रहे हैं उस सोसाइटी का डेवलपमेंट करें। एंड इट इज द रेगुलेशन ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट। इफ यू वर्क फॉर द सोसाइटी देन द गवर्नमेंट intervention automatically reduce. So with the management, as I discussed in the objective, that management help us to fulfill the social objectives also, like आपकी एजुकेशनल फैसिलिटीज मिले सोसाइटी को, आपकी इन्वायरमेंट डिग्रेडेशन नहीं हो। तो इससे क्या होता है कि हमारे सोसाइटी का डेवलपमेंट होता है, और सोसाइटी का डेवलपमेंट होता है सो इट इज़ वेरी क्रूशियल फॉर द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑल्सो, फॉर द गवर्नमेंट ऑल्सो, एंड फॉर द पीपल ऑल्सो। So that's all for